I think you know why we're here today. Is it obvious? Is it obvious? We are at Circus Circus in Las Vegas, and we're here to see how many Squishmallows, specifically Squishmallows, we can win out of claw machines. We did a little lap upstairs. I've already seen at least 20 machines with Squishmallows. My mind is like... And then there's that little downstairs section that we usually visit, that Midwayland area. There's usually 1 or 2 down there. And then we're going to go over the Adventuredome as well. There's usually maybe 3 or 4 down there. So this is a Squishmallow claw video, our favorite kind of video. And let's see what we can get. Okay, we're making some tough calls. I'm not kidding. Off camera, we just walked around for 5 full minutes trying to figure out where to start because the options are that good. Like, I need you guys to understand this. We're not like, sometimes we go to an arcade and we're like, what can we possibly film? There's nothing here. Right now, we're like, how do we spend our money wisely?
Right.
Because I don't want to tell you how much money I could spend here. So we're choosing this one first, okay? And I will say some of the decisions are going into it because we have some of these Squishmallows. We do not have this Buffalo. This is Wilfred. And he looks like he's pretty winnable. He's very close to the chute. He's flat. He's a little far to the left.
Yeah.
We're going to try it once and see how the claw does with him. But this is one that we want. So.
And he is perfectly flat. I like that. I think it'll have a good pickup as long as I can go. I don't know. Yeah, I can't go any farther to the left. That is an issue.
I still think it's not too far off because that one's kind of at an angle. So technically the back one is like almost touching the glass anyway. And you really want to get it in between the Wilfred and Willie. Is it a fox? What's the gray thing?
I think, yeah. Oh, it's a wolf.
Oh, it's a wolf. That's the word I'm looking for.
Okay, see, that was not good.
Okay, it's not far enough to the left.
See, I like that chip, which is the beaver right there too, but I don't know if he's flat enough to win.
If you want, you can try him once and then we can walk away.
Okay, let's do that once.
Okay.
Man, I really wish that I could go farther left.
I know, I actually don't see another Wilfred.
Yeah.
There's a lot of... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting the beavers and that brown bear confused because they look so similar from the back.
Oh.
This is the brown bear right here.
Oh.
But I thought this was an entire, like... What's a group of beavers called?
I don't know.
A gaggle? No, that's...
I can't go... That's as far back as I can go, too. So that's as far...
That's not bad.
Oh,
okay.
But that's not... See, it's not flat enough. It's at a weird angle towards the back. I think I'm out on this claw.
Okay. The novelty of this is something I have never seen before. I don't say that often, y'all. Okay, let's check it out. These are the Squishmallow collector tins. Do we already have all of these? Of course we do. Do I want to win it again? I do, actually. Let's talk about it. Rubber tips on all 3 arms of the claw. We wouldn't touch this without that. You need to understand that. We wouldn't touch that without it.
Yes.
So let's see. The tins come with cards inside. Gosh, if there was anyone that I think we traded away like Rosie, but I don't see Rosie the pig. So these ones on the side here are Wendy the frog. We did keep that.
Look, they're stacked under them. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's like holding up the tray that's spacing them up to make them a little bit closer to the chute, which I like.
That's pretty cute.
I wish that there was one flat on its back because I feel like with the tips, there's obviously a lid to the tin.
Yeah.
And I feel like that might have a chance of grabbing on
So
it.
what are you going for?
We're going to go for one of the Wendy's that's sideways, I guess.
Okay, one of these two.
Because it has a better chance of getting closer to the bottom. With the ones that are standing straight up, you need them to knock over. And it looks like obviously 3 have been played.
And they're all Wendy's.
They're all Wendy's, oddly enough, but they've all been knocked over.
Okay.
If there was one on its back, I would have gone for it no matter what the character. Similar to how I'm going for this, I guess. It doesn't really matter. It's all Wendy.
This is pretty cool, though. And it's not any more expensive than the other claws, even though this prize is more expensive.
Yeah, that's true. So I can't go too far forward because it'll just go straight over the front.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be a hard one because I think I have to go a little bit farther back than I wanted to. Oh, it hit the other claw.
The other one, but it's... Oh.
That's what I'm saying. So it needs to be on the back so that it can maybe grab around it and pick up by the lid. Otherwise, it's just going to be too slick. Even with these things, it has the plastic wrap around it, and it's just going to be too slick for this claw to grab onto.
Do you think it's possible to grab one of the card packs? I think no, they're too flat and low.
I'm going to say no because the claw's not going to close fast enough to grab it.
I was just going to say, we have to address that at least. Another challenging call. I like the featured quildren in the back. There's a few fall ones kind of mixed in here.
Weird.
Yeah, kind of weird variety. But this one right here, this Arthur and Ham. So some Squishmallows are the same Squishmallow with 2 different names. Okay, so I don't know why they do that, and I can't focus on that. But we usually call him Ham, but his name is Arthur in this iteration for whatever reason. But it's a little alligator.
Alligator, yes, that's all we have to say.
I know, but I don't know. I'm going off on some plush tangents
I
here.
cannot go for Arthur. The claw will not go far enough back. They have these claws set up oddly so that they can't go too far back.
Are you gonna go for the snake?
Should I go for the snake or should I go for... Oh, I have to go for the snake because I
Okay.
cannot go far enough right to go the antelope.
Oh no, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
This is not very... This claw is pretty restrictive. I'll be honest about this
Yeah.
one. Okay, we're gonna go for the snake.
It needs a shake up, like a mix around.
Yeah.
Okay, good lineup though. Terrible grab.
Wow.
I think if we were going for Arthur when we wanted, we would keep playing this.
Oh, because there's an Arthur right there too. And if it had a stronger grab, it might have like.
Yeah, but
sucked
that
out of
Arthur's
there.
pretty wedged.
It is. So we have a treasure house, a skill game over here. It has a little tiny sign in the back that says, steps to winning. 1, move the claw to a desired position. 2, press the red button to lower the claw, of which there is a red button. And then 3, blank, 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 to grab the prize. Good luck. I'm assuming it was like a double tap claw where you would say press the button to grab the prize. Because I'm assuming it potentially at some point this claw, or maybe this was from a different claw, because it's just a little sign that they have placed in there. So maybe they had on like a double tap style of claw.
But let's do this like Mad Libs or something. Fill in the comments. Blank, blank, blank to grab the prize.
Yeah, I can't see it. I can't actually see what the words are behind it.
Okay, what are we going for? The
the
purple
prizes, that's
game
right.
machine.
Yeah, so these are the
It's very
Squishmallow
tempting.
clips. So these are small Squishmallows with a
Love
keychain
clips.
on them. Oh, there's a little armadillo in there, but it's buried. I know you like that little armadillo.
I do like that little armadillo. I'm allowed to have as many clips as I want. That is a rule set by both Spencer and I. Don't think we have weird rules because it's getting out of control in the house. And there's no limit to clips because those don't take up any room.
So as far as winnability, the little primate there with the orange hair is obviously the easiest thing to win.
That's a no for me.
You do not want that. So I guess I would probably go for that purple Game Boy machine. You see there's a little claw machine on the top right there?
I need that.
That's one we really want. We don't have that. We have other sizes of the claw machine, but I actually don't see it in the machine other than on display.
Okay.
So are you going to go for the little purple Game Boy?
I am.
I don't know if we've ever played a treasure house before. It is a skill game, Katie. Whoa. It's such a big like contraption
It's
here.
a really literal movement, which
Is it?
I actually don't
I'll
hate.
move out of your way. I think it's a good lineup left and right.
I think that's as good as it's gonna get.
Okay. I'm gonna come over.
Step 2, press red button.
Oh, you're following the rules. Okay,
Okay,
is there a
step
pull on it?
3.
There's a small pull, but
Blank, blank, blank.
No, it
to
didn't.
grab the prize.
It didn't close, so maybe you should have blanked because that thing did not close. That was the literal perfect around it, but there was no room. It closed after it got off of the prize.
We didn't have to go very far. I can see this from the other clip claw. Okay, so what have we got in here? Nothing that I'm super excited about, so I would say go for convenience and perhaps maybe we could trade. We have quite a few of the sea life ones. You guys saw us win those before. This little rainbow fox back here
I was looking
could
at
be
that.
in a good position. Okay, are we thinking the same thing?
Yeah, that's where we're gonna start.
Okay,
I
we're
think.
gonna scoot around you because I have a feeling you're gonna want to try to go in between the ATM machine and this claw.
Okay, this one doesn't look like it's gonna pull too crazy in one direction, but you never know on the first play of an older claw
You
like
never
that.
know.
A little bit further back. How am I doing on time? Oh, 8 seconds.
7,
Oh no.
5, 4, 3. Okay,
So it's going to the right just a little bit.
good lineup still.
Close early. I thought maybe if it fell over, it would close in time. Okay,
Why isn't it closing?
full disclosure, we saw somebody win while we were playing another game.
Mm-hmm.
We saw somebody win the other clip claw after we had stopped playing it, which seems to happen to us a lot recently.
So do you think these are on some sort of setting that the payout is the close? It's not like ones that'll like lift them up, you know?
Yeah, I do wonder if like you got the opportunity to
Try
loop it.
one more time.
Loop it through a clip.
I don't see any that look super loopable. Oh, actually the fox now. See the blue clip on the fox.
Yeah,
is-
so
But these claw tips are pretty angled.
yes.
Oh, I don't know, guys.
Which if you do loop it would be better for you, right? 'Cause
True.
Okay, we're gonna try this.
Okay.
Oh, that was a little too literal there.
1 second.
Well, it just did it. No, not even close to getting in that. It's not gonna close early again. Yeah. Honestly, do I have to go with something more in a pile? I don't want that narwhal.
There's this shark here, this blue shark.
I honestly don't feel like that's in any better position. Let's go for see that little chameleon there?
Okay.
It's slightly higher.
I was like, I'm circling.
I think it's gonna be our last try on this clip claw though.
If they let me trade though, there's like at least 800 in here that I want.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are none of the ones I can get.
At least 800.
Why does that happen to me?
At least 800.
Yeah, I really also like that armadillo.
Oh, yeah.
8 seconds. I realize
This
it's
one
my
is
job.
kinda hard,
5.
See that one? No, that's bad.
Look at it not grab. Look at it.
How do I not? What do I need to do?
I don't know. Probably play a different claw.
I think you're right.
How did we end up here? Oh, someone should have fluffed these a little bit.
Yeah.
They need to be fluffed. Okay, we got a lot going on here.
Yes.
I am thinking the blue dragon right behind the chute.
Yes.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yes.
Man, we're on the same page today.
It's super flat though. You can see the ones in the back are really fluffed up. It looks like some of the ones in the bottom too. I'm assuming that these are pretty recently put in here.
I would definitely want to trade for one of the cats.
Yeah. Oh, so this one has a little button on it, so it's 1 play for 20 credits, which is like the same price as some of these other claws. So that's kind of crazy. Or 3 plays for 50 credits, which is a deal.
Oh, I like a deal. So let's do 3 plays. Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Where should I go? Over here. I never know where to go. Because this big bar here. I'm like.
So I have to wait. I've done this with big ones before.
Yeah.
Okay, it has all 3 credits
Okay,
now.
yeah, sometimes he's started before and it's not giving him the last credit because he's like, the system can't compute that, so I'm glad that worked. Okay.
Okay, let's see. I don't really know how I feel about this. I can't really go around the side, but the big ones are usually pretty easy to like spot check like this.
Yeah, I mean, this one's gonna be either great or terrible.
Man, that was something over there is really loud.
It's like a lane master bowling.
Oh, I hate it when the big ones drop like that, because then it like stabbed the side. That didn't do anything for me, Katie.
Is that one still our best bet? Is this green dragon a better bet?
This one or the one to the right?
Either.
Yikes, I don't know.
This one looks like it was run over by a steamroller.
But is that one better?
I think that one you're over because it's not I think them being flat is actually a hindrance because it's making them wider and harder to pick up.
Let's see.
Okay, oh.
And it's gonna...
Okay, but you see my theory, though, that it wasn't as wide, so it kind of picked it up. My theory holds true, and I would do the green one again.
Okay.
However, I don't think we're going to have a luck on this set of 3 plays.
Are those Malcolms a different size than the
Yes.
ones? Oh, okay, so we have 2 different size Squishmallows.
I think the Malcolms are just there for filler, 'cause there's a lot of them in there.
You're right, okay. Let's see.
Typically, the big Squish Claw we play is down in that Midwayland area. We usually don't play this one, so this is kind of fun. It's not getting it up enough for me.
It's because they're not fluffier. It's because they're so flat that you're so right that the claw really can't go all the way around them because they're flatter and wider.
It's like trying to pick up pancakes.
Yeah, I think if there was one that was a little bit more fluffed up, I'd have a better option.
Look at this one. This one's literally completely flat. Excellent news. This was off when we did our first circle, and we were pretty upset about it because first off, it just looks like a great claw. It's only 22 credits, which is only 2 more than some of the smaller ones. But if you can see right there, I can't really point. I'm sorry, I've lost my other hands here. I'm holding stuff. But there is an inverted belly Avery, okay? And if you're like, what the heck is she talking about? It's the green duck thing.
Mallard.
But if you're like, man, I'm a Squishmallow fan, yeah, so that means the body and the tummy have flipped colors on this one. And it used to be rare, it's not as rare anymore, but we don't have it, so we're pretty excited about it. Spencer does collect the Averys, it's one of his favorite ones. This is a big claw.
And it also, yeah, it's a huge claw. It's like 75% birds in here.
Oh.
But there's a bunch of random ones around the sides. So I'm just gonna go for it. It's gonna hit that cardinal 20 bucks says.
Okay.
Poked. And it's not gonna pick up Avery at all.
Okay.
Go farther left? Maybe?
Yeah, go farther left. I think you do have a shot if it does kind of like hit it, that you can get it closer to the chute. I don't know that you'd get like a full casual win knocking it all the way in, but you could get some movement where it could get away from the cardinal.
So I'm pretty freaking far to the left here. Let's see what happens.
Better.
Better, but still not enough to get around the Avery.
That's what I said.
Avery.
Okay, I don't know why when I say things
But-
it's like no.
But the size of this claw is now going to go into the chute. You realize that?
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but I still think it looks pretty good. Also, now he's looking at us. He wants to come home with us.
Okay, so it's not going to spin much, so I am going to have to go over the chute and hope that it kind of like drags it in. Let's try this one first. I'm a little bit to the left of it. Oh, I thought I almost didn't get into the chute.
I think this one's worth playing.
Boy. Let's try that again.
I really do. Look at his little wing is in there. He's like, I'm almost home.
It counts as a win. He's in the chute.
Don't say things like that. People are going to think that's true. It's not true.
Okay, let's see here.
Okay.
Oh, I wish there was like a double tap on this thing. Okay, that's
still not bad.
A little bit far to the...
Oh.
Okay, we're going to keep playing. That was a really good pickup.
Oh, I'm getting so stressed out.
About to risk it all for the Squishmallow claw.
Okay. I'm so glad they turned this one back on.
Oh, that was good. That was good. That was not good.
Do it again, do it again. I'm pretty committed on this one.
I think I am too.
Every once in a while, you just have to pick one and commit, right?
Agreed. Okay.
I've never seen this one in stores, at least, only to win, so.
That was good. That's what I wanted to do. See the claws like behind him in the corner? Oh.
I see you picked up his head and almost got it.
So I need to pick up more of the body and kind of
Yeah.
throw it in there. But it all depends on how the spin is here.
Oh my gosh. It's crazy that this is not like a traditional claw anymore. You're having, oh, look what he's doing, guys.
I'm trying to get a spin on it.
This is like a skill situation. 18 seconds, that's pretty good. I don't know.
No, that's gonna be bad. Did you see that?
It picked it up.
It picked it up, but it threw it back to the back right, and I needed to throw it to the front.
I mean, the head is still over the chute. It's still like leaning in. It hasn't gone the wrong way.
Oh, that was a huge spin on that one, though. That's not gonna do anything.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. I don't want to think about how many times we've played this one.
But now it's in a worse position.
Is it?
Yeah.
If you can get it up over that boba, maybe it'd be better.
That was.
It's just like, it's toying with our emotions.
This is crazy.
This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
Okay, but this should be in a good position to grab it without getting it into the chute. Oh, it still got in the chute, but that was a good grab. Is this a joke? I really thought it had it.
It's a joke at this point, yes. It's had some better grabs. Oh, I really thought like, oh, we play this one like a few times and we'd get it. I did not think it would toy with our emotions this much.
Okay, so not a single arm is in the chute.
Yes! Oh my gosh, I was about to walk away. Like soon. Oh, wow.
Oh, finally, yeah. So not a single arm and that was in the chute. It actually did a full down, went in between every single Squishmallow there, and actually went around it, picked it up, but it didn't grab it up, but it was enough to throw it into the chute.
I'm very happy.
Oh, finally. That took some persistence, but that paid off. Okay, we are down in the Midwayland, which is a bunch of claw machines and games. On the first floor, right past the casino. Looks like there used to be like a bar over here. We've never seen it open, but a really cool candy vending machine. But they have big ones and Cosmic XL Squishmallow claws. So of course, we have to try it. That one's really cute. I think it's kind of squished in back there. There's an Archie, the same one, back over here lying flat. I think I'm gonna have to go for it, Katie.
Okay, I think we figured it out. I didn't know which Nico he was talking about. So he's going for that one, the one in the back. Nico is the orange axolotl. Ooh.
Did I shock you?
You did. So sorry, guys.
Something about the carpet in Las Vegas makes both of us shock each other.
It's been a really crazy
ourselves.
trip.
Okay, so I did 60 credits, I think, for 3 plays, which is just $2 a play,
Okay.
which equals out. We've won on this claw twice, at least, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's kind of hard for me to go. Oh, that's as far back as I can go. No, why do they do this?
Swing it a little.
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I'd rather try to line it up and pull it forward than swing it.
Okay.
See, because that wasn't terrible. It's just a little bit too far back. Oh, no. That's not doable.
Let me look over here. Come around with me, guys. I'm sorry, I'm actually not very tall here. We've got a catacorn back there.
That's farther back than Nico.
It's farther back than Nico. You're sideways. This Nico right here is only a little bit buried.
Okay, because I can't go any farther forward either, so this catacorn up here is... No, this catacorn is doable.
Okay.
Let's try this once.
Okay, I'm gonna stay over here. We've already paid for the 3, otherwise I might have bailed.
Well,
Are you kidding me?
that seemed to work out.
What? 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 What?
I did it.
What? What? I love this claw machine. This is the third time we've won on this. All right, I guess just go. Why don't you go for this Nico now over here?
I'm gonna go for this Nico right here.
That's not gonna work.
Nothing's gonna
It's
work.
not gonna have any strength.
Nothing's gonna work, Katie. Oh, maybe that's what I should have just tried was to dump it in. Oh.
I have terrible news. Oh, gosh. Okay. I don't know if you guys know this. I think I've mentioned it before. Malcolm is the mushroom squishmallow. I collect him in his just like regular color scape, and I am only missing 2 right now. I am missing the non-fuzzy top Malcolm clip. Again, if you're a Squishmallow collector, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm missing this 20-inch Squishmallow because I didn't know it existed, and I'm in trouble because it's here in this claw. And so we talk about this a lot. You can't let your emotions get the best of you. This is one of those rare situations in which I'm panicking. We did talk to them, and they'll let us trade because none of the Malcolms look super winnable, but we're gonna have to give this a decent go. We played this last time for a Samantha Scorpion, and we got close, and then someone after us won pretty rapidly. So we'll see how it goes.
All
okay.
Right. It's 4 plays for 100 credits, which is $10. That's not bad. It's only $2.50 a play. So I think my best bet is going to be to go for this Carol the Christmas Tree all the way over here because it's pretty flat.
And pretty plump.
It is pretty plump.
We talked about this. I think the plumpness actually helps it. Okay.
It has a camera on it, but I never trust those things.
I guess you could like watch it and see how you'd have to line up the
line
camera.
it up with the camera. You're right. Okay, so
at least after the first time.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so kind of like right there. Okay, let's see if that does the drop that I want it to. Oh, that's way too far forward. No, it's not. It's not too far forward. It's
gotten a little bit into Gila here, the hedgehog.
Okay, so we definitely don't want that.
That wasn't bad.
Okay, that wasn't terrible.
Bad.
It's
Okay.
We got 3 more plays.
There's a lot of really good ones in here, though. I just want to mention, I think this is, we got a frog, Christmas tree, deer, mushroom. What kind of bird is the pink? It's not a flamingo. It's an ostrich?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and I see an octopus back there, too. Here he comes.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense with the left.
Ironically, Carol the Christmas Tree is a Squishmallow that Spencer collects.
I do.
But we bought like a 16-inch this year.
It was a 14.
It was a 14. It barely fits in our Christmas storage, so
okay, this is what I wanted. Oh, it's gonna stab her again. Okay, so it stabbed
not bad. That was a good
the hedgehog, but that was a perfect lineup there. It's loosening.
Okay, it's getting better though. Oh my gosh.
It's moving. It moved it over.
You guys are probably like, what is going on? We've never seen them so hyped for something.
2 more plays.
You guys are probably like, literally what? I am willing to play this a lot of times. We've played big ones a lot of times before. You guys have seen us when it's a fun prize.
How is it still stabbing that thing?
It's just obsessed with Gila the hedgehog.
That's not good because it's on the edge.
Still not bad.
No way. Katie. No!
Keep going, keep going.
Oh my gosh, I thought that had it.
I did too.
It was the very top.
Okay. We're breathing. Is everyone breathing? I'm barely breathing.
No.
Now I have like the funny giggles, like when I'm nervous. Does anyone else get the giggles when they're nervous?
Okay.
I'm glad you guys can't see me unless you can see me in the glass. I keep like touching my eyebrows and my ears. I'm like,
Stab the hedgehog, of course. Nope, that was
kind of rolled back. Okay, we're gonna do it again.
We're gonna regroup.
Okay, we've reloaded the card. It is time. 4 more tries. Did they all load on there?
They did.
Okay.
Right?
He says right. Yeah, they did. I see 3 in the back.
Oh, yeah, it's in the back.
You've got the time and the plays left. Okay.
So it went back to the right, which is iffy.
Okay. I mean, when it gets it, it'll get it.
When it gets it, it will get it. Correct, Katie.
Okay, you guys understand how it works? When it gets it, it'll get it.
Spin. No.
It loves the hedgehog. Oh, it didn't hit the hedgehog this time.
Really?
This
is going to be good then. Katie.
No, don't say it yet.
Katie.
Don't say it yet.
Katie.
Don't say it yet. Don't say it yet.
Was that on the first of 4 plays too?
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
So that was only in 5 plays. It only took 5 plays. Of course, I paid for 8.
Okay,
We're gonna
I guess we
forget
gotta finish out our plays.
I can't believe I got a 20-inch carol. Katie, I'm so excited for this carol. I will hug it for a second, and then we will get,
I'm gonna, like,
we'll
cry
get to
on
Malcolm.
camera.
All right, we're just going to play these off camera because they're
Okay.
not going to do anything.
Okay, so when we were walking down here, we saw him up here, and I was like, do you think they'll let me buy him? That's how desperate I am. And I'm gonna like cry. This is really exciting to me. I know it sounds really silly over a stuffed animal, but I didn't think I would ever get him, and I'm really excited. This is a part of my collection, and we did win him, and this is like a really fun memory.
Yeah, at Circus Circus, like we're never going to forget this win. So cool.
This is going on my list when you guys ask for some of my favorite wins. This is top 5. This is top 5. Okay, well, we messed up on the calendar, and the Adventuredome is actually closed today, but don't worry, it's gonna be open tomorrow, so we're coming back to film. But that wraps it up for our claw video then, and these are 2 really important wins to us, something that Spencer collects and something slightly larger that I collect. So I'm still really excited about it, but man, I think the downstairs claws, oh wait, I'm missing my catacorn.
Oh.
Give me that. We also got this, you guys. Okay, so Midwayland is where it's at. Again, we've recommended that downstairs area before. I think a lot of people come here and they miss it. It's a must stop. So we're gonna film another video tomorrow from the Adventuredome, and you can catch that later on our channel. And we might throw some claw machines in that carnival game video, who knows?